this is NN7 Ghost Host, your host Natalie Osborne Thomason, author of 4 books on the paranormal. Today we're talking about poltergeist. Now, the first case I ever covered was a poltergeist, and it was in Northamptonshire. There was a couple, over a 3-year period, they had poltergeist activity, which included objects being thrown around, kitchen doors being opened, all sorts of things over a period of time. They'd had a vicar out who hadn't managed to do anything about it. So when I went to the house, I was a little bit nervous because I'd never been to a house with a poltergeist before. And as I sat down in the lounge, there was a nest of 3 tables next to me, and Sue said, "Would you like a cup of tea?" And as she said it, one of the tables slid out on its own, the bottom table, and I went, okay. And I looked to see if there was any fishing wire or anything that they could have done to play a trick, but there wasn't. Then I heard a noise on a second occasion when I went there. Heard a noise in the kitchen, and we all went in there, and I'd been in there moments before, and every kitchen door and drawer was open, every single one. So, and there was nobody else in the house. The children were up in bed asleep. Now, they used to make these crystal balls, which I use these doing my psychic readings. Now, this one's got Egyptian symbolism inside, and this one's got like a tiger's eye in. Now, poltergeists usually only last for a few weeks. They genuinely attach themselves to a person. The person is normally a prepubescent child. Sometimes they can come in when there's a lot of anger in a house, divorce, separation. Sometimes they can happen when there's a lot of tension, not necessarily anger, but tension, or people are really scared of something. Normally they won't move heavy objects like wardrobes, chest of drawers, things like that. I've had things thrown at me. I've been in poltergeist houses where I've had Lego bricks thrown at me, toys thrown at me, and things like that. But it's normally only small things. I also, I'm going to do a video on the Enfield poltergeist, and I got to meet, when I was on the Trisha show, or was it the Esther show? I think it was the Trisha show. I got to meet the uncle of Janet, the main protagonist in the Enfield case, and he'd had things thrown at him, and he said he'd never forgot it. It was investigated by Maurice Gross, who was a wonderful investigator of many years standing. So a poltergeist just means noisy spirit, but I don't think that explains it enough. I think they are mischievous, sometimes nasty, sometimes just playful, but they move things around, and you know, it can be very scary for people when they're going through it. But normally the best thing I would say to people is it does usually end. There is a beginning and an end. So that is my episode for the poltergeist. Hopefully the next episode I do will be on the Amityville house. I was going to do that one this week, but I need to do a bit more research into that, so I'll do that one next week. So this is Natalie Osborne Thomason, NN7 Ghost Host.